Happy New Year. And from OTGrow side, I'm wishing you from the depths of my heart a year that will be stand out in your memory as a year that was really good to you. So welcome to OTGrow's YouTube page. I'm Louise Fisher. And here we discuss things that make you excited about group therapy. If group therapy is a passion or a calling for you, then our YouTubes for this coming year promises to be the place where you will find lots of tools, tips, and techniques to enhance your facilitation skills of your groups and to ensure lasting change for your clients. So today, I just want to wish you all a very happy new year and to say that we have chosen a word for 2025, and the word for OTGrow and for our OTGrow therapists is courage. So this can be a lot of argument. Should we have a New Year's resolution, which people say I don't do because 2 weeks into the year, then I've already let go, or I've already not been able to meet my goal, and therefore it just gets left on the side. And then there are people that argue and say, but if you don't have a goal, you don't strive for anything, and then eventually nothing really happens. So in the last couple of years, OTGrow has chosen a word that we try to not only embody, but try to strive for, try to keep in mind as we go through the year. And for 2025, we have chosen the word courage. So last year we chose hope, and this year we've chosen courage. And I think they follow on each other. So often we can have hope that things will improve, that we can have hope for our clients, we can have hope for ourselves, we can have hope for our country and for our world. But sometimes there comes a time where we can't just hope. We need to move into action. And that can be a very scary place. We have hope and the hope that things will get better, but that's not where we are now. And so it takes some courage for us to actually step out and try something different, do something new, do something that we feel so afraid of doing. Because remember, at the end of the day, courage is not about something that you have. It is about doing something or stepping out despite experiencing some fear. And so our word is courage. So maybe you want to put it on your screensaver, put it on your wallpaper on your phone, or maybe just write it up big next to your computer or across your diary. And we want to encourage you to, whenever you are feeling, gosh, I'm not quite sure if I should do this, that you will remember the word courage, that it means stepping out even though you might be experiencing fear. And it can be on all areas, being courageous, maybe investing somewhere where you're not quite sure what the future is going to hold. Maybe courage means trying a new outpatient group therapy and you're not quite sure if it's going to be successful. Maybe it is the courage to dream big, really big, and not be infiltrated by words like, oh, it'll never work, or who are you to think this way, or who are you to have these dreams, but to be courageous to allow yourself to dream these big dreams. And also to embody courage and to kind of allow that to be infused in everybody around you, your family members, to be courageous with clients and for them to kind of plug into your courage so that we can all grow in courage. I remember there was one year in particular that I was working at the Association of Persons with Disability, and I was being invited to the table with amazing people with amazing qualifications, a lot of stakeholders, and really vibrant and exciting conversations that were held. And then in a space like that, it's often easy to become intimidated and think, gosh, who am I? What, who's going to listen? How do I come to this table? Do I have as much value as I think I do? And what I did is I challenged myself to, when the meeting was finished and I still had a burning question in my heart, I would often say, Louise, it's time to be courageous. And in the beginning, I would actually say to the people, may I be so bold as to ask? And I would ask that question that often I'd think, oh, I wonder if they're going to think I'm crazy for asking this, or am I asking too much? Or is this not the place for me to be asking these difficult questions? And what I found is the more I said, may I be so bold as to ask, it was as if just those words allowed people to see that this was a statement made in courage. And it was as if they received it that way. The other thing I found is that the more I started saying that, the bolder I felt, the more courageous I felt to ask these difficult questions when the dialogue was difficult, or to ask a question that I wasn't quite sure if it was appropriate. It became easier. And by the end of the year, I actually found myself not even needing to ask, may I be so bold as to ask? And I would just ask a question. And that was a fascinating progress for myself. And so that is the progress or process that I wish for each one of you this year, that you might start with a quaky voice or sweaty palms or kneecaps that are shivering, but you still have the courage to ask. And that slowly you start living into that courageous and boldness. So that's all from us for kind of setting the tone and the trend for OTGrow. Just to say, please go and follow us on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, on our LinkedIn. We've got some great and some courageous projects that we are addressing and rolling out this year that we really would like you to be part of. And we hope to see and meet you either at our trainings or at our living libraries, going have a look at what that's all about, projects. So again, everything of the best. May your groups grow from strength to strength, and may you kind of collapse into yourself with a certain serenity. And then where there is still anxiety and fear, may you step out in boldness and courage. And till we see you again, so we'll be posting once a week. So until next week, happy facilitating.